Good evening, humans. It's time for the yada yada maggot blah blah blah. Now that that's over with, it's Blatant Self-Gratification Week here at Paingiver Productions. There's a filter in place, so anything deemed entirely too disgusting will be dubbed over with extremely obnoxious elevator music. Right now, I don't have any pants on, and so I'm... And frugal is...
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I couldn't do that if I wanted to.
I've seen you do it.
That wasn't me. That was a pain-induced hallucination from the time you...
Oh, yeah. That really sucked.
I can imagine it did.
Well, anyway, on with the show. In keeping with Self-Gratification Week, guess what me and Frugal are going to do? Hit the music. Charge!
Unjustified carnage!
You're listening to the Maggott Show. The See and Feel Erotic Wax Museum. Please bring your own Kleenex. And now, back to our program. We're back, and we're covered in blood. It's such a warm feeling.
Warm and sticky.
I meant in the emotional sense, you unbelievable moron.
Why does it always have to be about you, huh? Jerk.
Well, after all that death, I'm in a good mood, so I'm not going to destroy you. Instead, I'm going to ritually sacrifice one of the janitors. I just love Self-Gratification Week.
And it loves you.
Obviously. As do all non-corporeal concepts based on pleasure.
You arrogant little bastard.
Arrogant is my middle name.
Beard, arrogant, blasphemer, maggot. Remind me to call your mother a retard.
Shut up. I suppose we should do some of our regular features here now, seeing as how this is supposed to be a radio show and everything. So, let's go to the Wheel o' Content.
Yay! Spin the wheel.
It stopped on...
Ugh! Who wrote that?
You mean it wasn't you?
Hey, maggot. My standards may be unbelievably low, but they still exist. I am not that filthy.
Well, great. Now I'm all paranoid.
Maybe it was one of those Ouija board spirits.
The perverted dead. How powerfully weird.
I guess we just attract that sort of thing.
You're right. If there was anyone in the land of the dead who would get off on making extraordinarily bizarre and disturbing sexual innuendo in the land of the living, we are the people they would probably want to hang out with.
I feel so popular.
Perhaps it is time to call my old friend Egon. Or just fire some of the janitors.
Wouldn't that be anticlimactic?
Yes, it would. We really need to cut down on the incessant bleeping on this show. People are going to start to think that is my catchphrase or something.
I thought your catchphrase was...
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Practically every episode has somebody saying... Or...
Hey, that gives me an idea. We should have an episode where all we read is Taz's letters on the air. It would be one long bleep.
If they were lucky. My point is, people are getting sick of it.
Maybe we should teach them. Just take the bleeps out for a week, and watch them come begging for us to put them back, as they try desperately to restore what small shreds of sanity they have left.
That would indeed be a rather brutal way to teach them to appreciate our incessant bleeping. Anyway, the show is ending now. Tune in next week or be buried alive in a vat of cold salami.